We begin with breaking new developments in the war between Israel and Hamas. The Israeli Defense Forces, to use their words, now expanding ground activity in Gaza.
Their presence follows a barrage of explosions in an intense attack on the area. Palestinian telecom companies now say the attack has destroyed any remaining international routes that connected Gaza to the outside world. That's not great news for the hostages.
As the last remaining public services collapse, sewage is now overflowing in the streets. The United Nations is warning of disease and famine. And here at home, a vigil held in New Jersey to support those killed and those who still remain captive.
And as we said tonight, the UN General Assembly just voting for a ceasefire and humanitarian truce between Israel and Hamas. Eyewitness News reporter N.J. Burkett, he is outside the UN with the latest. Newt.
And that's right, Bill. Within the hour, the UN General Assembly, as you said, passed a resolution overwhelmingly demanding an end to hostilities, an immediate ceasefire, and the free flow of humanitarian aid. But as you point out, resolutions don't have teeth here. They're non-binding. And the Israeli ground offensive appears to be taking shape. Israeli missiles rained down on Gaza long after dark. The targets, Hamas missile launchers and command and control facilities, cell phone towers and internet systems. The IDF determined tonight to cripple their defenses ahead of a massive ground assault. One crucial objective of the invasion, to take out a Hamas sanctuary beneath the largest Palestinian hospital in Gaza City, a target they cannot destroy from the air.
Hamas uses Shifa Hospital as a shield for Hamas terror infrastructure. From different places of the hospital, you can go into an underground tunnel that will provide you shelter. We have concrete evidence that hundreds of terrorists flooded into the hospital to hide there after the massacre of October 7th.
Despite nearly 3 weeks of aerial bombardment and massive loss of life, Hamas militants continued to fire missiles, some of them reaching as far as Tel Aviv. A missile struck a residential building. At least 4 people were injured. No one was killed.
The reason I think we don't have any casualties, to the best of my understanding of the scenario, is because people acted according to the instructions.
At the United Nations, a resolution by Jordan passed overwhelmingly this afternoon, demanding an immediate humanitarian truce, the free flow of humanitarian aid, and the release of all civilians held captive.
The urgent need for an immediate ceasefire to end this prolonged tragedy and create a path towards diplomatic solutions cannot be overstated. It is not merely our responsibility, but a profound moral obligation to champion the cause of peace.
Now, the resolution here passed with 120 votes. There were 45 abstentions, and 14 countries voted against the resolution, including the U.S. and Israel, much of the opposition because the resolution failed to condemn the atrocities committed by Hamas.